Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubeverse? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing so good. It's been very busy, and right now I'm just chilling with Rorschach here on my lap. He's relaxing. Well, now some noise just went off outside. I have the window open. It's a nice, sort of crisp night. Nothing too. Ow, buddy. Jeez, he's awake now. He was on my lap, so again, recording with this dude is so funny. He's gonna do his own thing every time, all the time. Well, no, sorry, adjusting my hands. So, update on the last couple of days of things. Excuse me. I just ate food and stuff. I don't know why I keep burping all the time when I'm trying to record for y'all. It's pretty funny. But, I have... Ooh, I'm gonna flip this around real quick, show you what I have. So, this is not mine. She is not my hamster. But my mom wanted me to bring one of the hammies back that were being adopted out because she has been at the store for quite a while. And this little girl, right here, is a Chinese dwarf hamster. Hi, you. If you remember from the videos, Whitney. She's been in our store for so long. I don't want to disturb her too much. I want her to feel safe in her spots. So I'm going to put that right back. But you guys see her. I'm going to do a couple of shorts at the end of this so you guys can see exactly what is going on. And I'm going to set this back up nice and quietly. Nothing too crazy now. Yeah, but I'm going to take this time to actually talk about hamsters and stuff too. So a little vlog is also turning into a little bit of what I like to do and help educate and as far as like animal care. I am a fan of stuff like wildlife and stuff as well, but I do not keep them. I do not take care of them for very good reasons. So I do have this hamster in front of me, and I will go ahead and let you guys know what I do normally with hamsters and stuff. So this is a 20-gallon tank, 20 tall. This is normally what I'd recommend for dwarf hamsters. If you get a Syrian or golden, I feel like you should double the size. And that's a personal preference. Some people will say other things, some people will argue, but that's what I believe. And also, lots and lots of bedding. So check this. I have to put this gate around because Rorschach keeps bothering the poor little friend here, so don't mind the gate. But you can see how it's covering a bunch of my hand right there. You want anywhere between 3 to 6 inches of bedding for your little fuzzy friend. Hamsters and stuff, they love to dig in the wild. They have multiple tunnels for multiple things, such as using the bathroom. They have a tunnel for freaking eating, sleeping, and they also are known to be very, very active. A little hamster can run about 3 miles away from its home and about 3 miles back on a very good night on a good trip, giving it about a 6-mile round trip in a single night. And I say night because these guys are nocturnal, so these guys are going to be most active at the nighttime. But Whitney here is going to be going to my mom. So at Thanksgiving, I'm going to my parents' house. I'll be bringing Whitney with me. And my parents have a very cool little enclosure set up, everything as well, because they used to have a Russian dwarf hamster. And because of that, they have all sorts of stuff, and they got refreshed on things that they need. So we are set and ready to go. So she's good. And I like Chinese dwarf hamsters a lot. They're very, very sweet. Normally they're sweet, not every time, all the time. Another fun fact about hamsters is that they can eat insects and dried meats. You want to stay away from pork, but they can do chicken, they can do beef, you can give them fish. They love mealworms and crickets. You can give them dry or fresh mealworms or crickets, and they will go to chow town on them things. So they need lots of chews on top of that, too. Their teeth are always, always growing. And at least a couple of hides. I mean, you do have a bunch of bedding for them to dig into and stuff, man, but you really want some hides and stuff, too, because they're going to make their tunnels connecting to these things and stuff. So a lot of coverage for small little guys so they can feel super safe. And right here, this is salt rocks. These things can last a hamster's lifetime. So a big chunk like that, that's good for a little hammy. I know that she will do Not a big number on that, and it won't last super duper long. Or it'll last super duper long. She won't be able to get rid of it all. For my rat, though, he went ham on one of those, and within like about a couple months. Oh goodness! Sorry. Jeez, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know she's okay, but goodness, that was probably so scary. And with that, some of the wood stuff that was in there. So that was the 20-gallon that had all the isopods and stuff. What I did with them, check this out. Hey, buddy. So check. Is she still there? Yeah, it's a spider there. I think it might be a recluse or something, but she was in one of those things, and I took that out and put it in here. The isopods and stuff are in there. So this is going to be my isopod tank. Every once in a while, I'll scoop out some some dirt for the isopods. There we go, that's what I was trying to say. And springtails, so I can keep the genetics in my 3 other vivarium tanks that use these little friends to clean up my tanks all nice and healthy. Oh, and Rorschach likes to sit on it because it's a box shape. And why not? Because he's a cat. And cat away. So nothing super long today, not a super duper long video, which is cool. We don't always need them to be super duper long. I'm gonna sit this direction because I feel like the lighting will be a little bit better. I didn't turn both lights on. I was kind of silly with it when I decided to put this. I just busted up my phone and start recording. You know how I do. You know how I do. Anywho, thank you so much for watching all this stuff. Please look forward to a fun couple of other short videos after the end of this, just of some little fuzzy hamster friends, and more so, just when I was first taking Whitney here, and I will do some more videos and stuff, and probably more of a deep dive into hamsters tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Tuesday, I'll have off. So I'll do a deep dive explanation about more sort of details about them, give you a little crash course on a very basic sort of care guide. Whoa, buddy, no sir. Okay, well, he just jumped on top of that, and he just lost privilege for this right here now. That's not saying what that said. At least for a few days, we gotta make sure that she stays safe. That big old bang was him jumping on top of the thing. And he is now doing, because we've gone over this before, about why he shouldn't do that, and he knows he's in trouble. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forgive you. You just know not to do that. Wait till Thursday, buddy, okay? Like I was saying, enjoy the couple little short clips. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for all the support y'all have been giving. Y'all are stinking awesome. Peace out. Hello. See? You don't bite hands or anything. You're so good. You're so good. Whoops, don't jump. Whoop, you jumped. Silly. What? See? No finger bitings. No finger bitings. Very sweet. So, brought in a new friend. This is not my hamster. This is going to be for my mother. So, I was doing an event today with my job where we were doing adoptions. And today happened to be 2 hamsters that we had with us for a hot minute, you know. So this one here has been with us maybe 6 to 8 months. And so they live super large, long lives. I decided, well, I didn't decide anything. I was texting my mom and I sent her a picture of this one and the other one that was for adoption. And then my mom decided she wanted the hamster. So I'm going to do something about that wheel though, because she just made it unspinnable right now. But it's just temporary. Once I go to my parents' house on Thanksgiving, she's going to be sent to my parents' house. And nobody, it's his friend, not food. That's why she's up here and with all that next to her. So this dude doesn't try jumping up. There's the overhang for a reason. And even if he does get on top, he can only get on top. He can't really get on something to push it off. So, you know, brought her back in that little thing there. I need to bring that back to work. But she is doing good. She is going to go to my parents' house. And they have experience with hamsters. They had one before already. it was a Russian dwarf hamster. So they're going to be very happy to have this sweet little thing because she doesn't bite or anything, man. She's super, super sweet. But I'm going to let her settle right now. I'm not going to bother her. I just put her in her new spot for the night. This is her temporary 20-gallon. My parents have a 20-gallon of different dimensions where it's more like a boxy sort of look, but she's going to have nice big space still. What are you doing? You were face first in your food. Yeah. How are you eating like that? You being silly? Little silly piggy. Yes, you are. There we go. Now you all out. I see you. Hi. You are out. That is awesome. Getting used to everything. Super cool.